I sure had a good day today. Getting my new stringless bass guitar from a neighbor in Russet, Maryland was awesome. And you know what? A lot of good things are coming up on my spring break. And you know, Edward did something good here. Saving a traction engine from being scrapped with this book, Saved from Scrap. Let's begin. There is a scrapyard near Edward's station. It is full of rusty old cars and machinery. They are brought there to be broken up. The pieces are loaded into freight cars, and Edward pulls them to the steelworks, where they are melted down and used again. One day, Edward saw a traction engine in the yard. "Hello," Edward said. "You're not broken and rusty. What are you doing here?" "I'm Trevor," said the traction engine sadly. "They are going to break me up next week." "What a shame," said Edward. "My driver says I only need some paint, brasso, and oil to be as good as new," Trevor went on sadly. "But it's no good. My master doesn't want me. I suppose it's because I'm old-fashioned." Edward snorted indignantly. "People say I'm old-fashioned, but I don't care. Sir Topham Hatt says I'm a useful engine." "My driver says I'm useful too," replied Trevor. "I sometimes feel ill, but I don't like to give up like those tractors. I struggle on and finish the job. I've never broken down in my life," he added proudly. "What work did you do?" asked Edward kindly. "My master would send us from farm to farm. We threshed the corn, hauled logs, sawed timber, and did lots of other work. We made friends on all the farms, sold them, and saw them every year. The children loved to see us come. They followed us in the crowds and watched us all day long. My driver would sometimes give them rides." Trevor shut his eyes, remembering. "I like children," he said simply. "Oh yes, I like children." "Broken up, what a shame! Broken up, what a shame!" clanked Edward as he went back to work. "I must help Trevor! I must!" He thought of the people he knew who liked engines. Edward had lots of friends, but strangely none of them had room for a traction engine at home. "It's a shame! It's a shame!" he hissed as he brought his coaches to the station. Then, "Peep, peep," he whistled. "Why didn't I think of him before?" Waiting there on the platform was the very person. "Morning, Charlie." "Morning, Sid." "Hello, Edward. You look upset." "What's the matter, Charlie?" the vicar asked the driver. "There's a traction engine in the scrapyard, Vicar. He'll be broken up next week, and it's a shame. Jim Cole says he never drove a better engine," Edward's driver explained. "Do save him, sir. You've got room, sir." "Yes, Edward, I've got room," laughed the vicar. "But I don't need a traction engine." "He'll saw wood, give children rides. Do buy him, sir, please." "We'll see," said the vicar, and climbed into the train. Jim Cole came on Saturday afternoon. "The Reverend's coming to see you, Trevor. Maybe he'll buy you." "Do you think he will?" asked Trevor hopefully. "He will, when I've lit your fire and cleaned you up," said Jim. When the vicar and his two boys arrived in the evening, Trevor was blowing off steam. He hadn't felt so happy for months. "Watch this, Reverends," called Jem, and Trevor chuffed happily out about the yard. "Oh, Daddy, do buy him! Do buy him!" pleaded the boys, jumping up and down in their excitement. "I'll try," and the vicar climbed up beside Jem. "Show your paces, Trevor," he said, and drove him about the yard. Then the vicar went into the office and came out smiling. "I've got him cheap, Jem, cheap." "Do you hear that, Trevor?" cried Jem. "The Reverend saved you, and you'll live in the vicarage now." "Peep, peep," whistled Trevor happily. "Will you drive him home for me, Jem? And take those scallywags with you? They won't want to come in the car when there's a traction engine to ride on." Trevor's home in the vicarage orchard is close to the railway, and he sees Edward every day. His paint is spotless, and his brass shines like gold. He saws firewood in winter, and Jen sometimes borrows him when a tractor fails. Trevor likes doing his old jobs, but his happiest day is the church fete. Then, a long wooden seat bolted to his bunker, he travels around the orchard, giving rides to children. Long afterward, you'll see him shut his eyes, remembering. "I like children," he whispers happily. "Phew! I'm sure I will do good things at Grandma's." I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.